bigger, can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to get about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so Cali, go coast. That you like a lot of to the flipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and alone. California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you. With that villain's aroma, pilling out. Spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now. Pulling the out to show you, but your brain's over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya. Because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And off we go in Santa Clara. This return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Get set! 18! 21!
First down, Purdy to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Purdy. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Seahawks with Torrey Horton back deep to return this. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. Secures this at the 17. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
On the return, the Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Putting a receiver in motion. Walker on 1st down. And he drives that punt backward on a gain of 4.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Staying with Walker. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. It's a gain of 17.
Inside the red zone. Buying some time left. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers getting back on his 6th interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They get 23 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the gun is Purdy. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. He's going to be stopped after a 4-yard gain, so that plus the flag means 2nd and 1.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd down, looking for options. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Kittle makes the catch, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
26-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Trying to run in, Algier. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. Second and goal now, 5 yards more difficult following that penalty.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Motion.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Couldn't hang on to the interception, but the momentum's still on the defensive side here ahead of this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Screen play here for James. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness that's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And he drops it as costly a time as any to bobble the throw on 4th and goal. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. Trap 60. 19 Pioneers.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Finds the in route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seattle.
A quarter down. 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
There's a screen out for Walker. Runs inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the second. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make.
Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Purdy gets this from the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Makes a pickup of 4 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Get 22 out of that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
21.
Purdy on first down. Into the hands of Kittle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Line up.
Hand off from the pistol. It's James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Get set. Hands up. Go ahead. Yellow.
He'll air it out on third. That's caught for the first. And he is stopped just before he can get the score. Tackled inside that 1-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Purdy will sneak it. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Got to keep this one and go. And he gets in. Touchdown! The 49ers tie and can take the lead here in the second. Brock Purdy with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle, and they'll take the lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Seahawks 6. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Flushed out of the pocket. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And this goes out of bounds as we've got a penalty flag in the backfield, Brock. This could be roughing the passer. Chasing him down outside that pocket, but it looked pretty clear, Brock. He should have pulled up instead of making that hit anyway.
These defenders can't help themselves. All right, the QB's got red jerseys in practice, can't hit them in training camp, and when they get out of the pocket, and you know every one of these guys wants to lay a lick on them, they just don't have the control and discipline.
If you ever doubted he was a former QB. Hit it right through the middle of the field. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 6. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Now Purdy. This is a heater going deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 37 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Hot, hot. Yellow.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Nearly a big play by the safety, and I guess you could still say it was, but it benefits the offense as he gets called for roughing the passer. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Throw right, and it's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
1st and 10 at the 20.
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. On the draw, it's Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down.
Hits him on the end route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They give up the gut to Walker, and he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Sometimes I just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 32.
1st down, Seattle.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has it at the 7. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks will add to their lead at the end of the half. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks bump the lead up to 13 points.
49ers 7. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
5-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Get set. Get set.
First down, Purdy to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks get the football back with minimal good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
He's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
So that's the
7.
halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
This is Walker on 2nd. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, race.
Running with Walker again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Fred Warner.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks push the lead to 20.
49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun is Purdy. That one's complete over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Purdy throwing here. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan. and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out. Fox.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. Fighting. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
13 at the 28-yard line.
Get set. Up.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Uno. Outside. Up.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Julian Love. Space on the right, he's got room.
intercepted by the Seahawks. Resulting play is a
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, steal really a net interception.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Handoff to Walker from the gun. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Rocco 80.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Second down, Walker's going to get it again. He's inside the 10. And he might be close to this lead growing again. And that play gives him a 1st and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
at the 5-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Outside. 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air again. Purdy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
18. Watch out.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. They're going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Now an inside give to Walker. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call.
Ready.
Running it after the penalty. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Down. Blue. Set.
Harvey once more. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out at about the 15-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Looking underneath here. It's James. And they take him down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Purdy on 3rd and 1. That finds Pittman, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Stick
line.
into the air here. It's Purdy. Screen play here for James. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy to throw it. Yet again, he finds Kittle. And he hangs on to that football, Brock, through a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
18.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
At the 25-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Play action now. Purdy. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. Nevis with a point after. And the 49ers still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
14.
Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, they're probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Seahawks nearing their 6th win this season. 1st down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Harvey gets it on the counter. The 2nd down run good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
It's a third down, give to Harvey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get set. Get set. What's up? All right. Up.
Play action now with Purdy. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up second down.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Got the big yards on the right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. He picks up 28 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. There's a give inside to James. This time they've got it. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Shotgun now for Rourke.
At the 37-yard line.
Fits it through the middle. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
It's a gain.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Rourke out of the shotgun. Into the hands of Kittle. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
17-yard line.
All set now. First and 10.
Shut up. Mike.
From the red zone on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
Throw here, third down. Kittle makes the catch. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
49er, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Rourke from the gun. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. It's second and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Well, quite the streak of wins that they have ripped off as of late, Brock, and that continues this week.
Is my math right? Is that 5?
So look at you shocking everybody. Yes, that is